Raider.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Mentco, wishing you guys a happy 2020-21. We're here. Another year, another lap around the sun, as they say. And what better way to bring in the new year than bring in with a brand new PSA sub. And as you can see on the back of this, I've done this essentially in order from not necessarily the least expensive, but just in the order category to the top being some of the prize cards that I plan on sending in from this year's 21, my first PSA sub of the year. So let's hop right into it. One of the first cards is probably one of the most sought after Pokemon cards this year alone. And some of the new sets, I think we had Champion's Path and what was the other one? Champion's Path was the latest one. Before that one was, I can't remember the name of it. In the comments below if you guys can help me remember it. But first card starting off is going to be the Charizard VMAX Rainbow Rare. Pulled this card myself, really well centered. I probably opened $1,000 worth of product trying to get one of these. Didn't get the black shiny, but I did get the Rainbow Rare. Yeah, this card looks pretty well centered on the back. Pokemon was on a crazy climb this year, so it definitely was only right that I had pulled one myself and got this one in myself. So this one will be going to PSA as well. Card number 2 is a vintage card. It's Dan Marino's rookie card from the, I think this is 84 Tops. Yeah, 84 Tops. Actually was in a break with a guy that was opening a vintage pack of these. These cards are extremely hard to get clean and centered. It does have a little bit of tag on it, but that is very usual with these type of cards. The card is super well centered. I thought based on the images and the comparisons to other PSA 9s and 10s, I thought this one has a good shot. I don't think it's a 10. Maybe we could get a PSA 9. Either way, it's still a beautiful card. I used to be a Dolphins fan. Dan Marino is one of my favorite quarterbacks. I figured why not get that done. Next up is the John Elway 1984 Topps rookie card from the same set, actually. These both are from the same set, same box. I actually pulled another one that I have here off camera. I actually have 2 other copies of these cards. These are not as well centered. As you can see, they're top to bottom than these, but this one's definitely pretty well centered. These in PSA 10 fetch anywhere from, I think, up to $5,000 as a PSA 10. Like I said, I don't think this one is a PSA 10. It does have like a little print error here, but I mean, who knows a PSA? They may give me a 9. Either way, it's definitely worth it. I think this is a very undervalued set. These cards are extremely hard, very temperamental. If you know anything about vintage cards, the value of vintage is going up. If I give anyone any advice, start to get into vintage. You know, they can't reproduce it. Wax is extremely scarce. And then these cards are going to be worth huge money. I think the Dan Marino is probably around maybe $3,000, $4,000 as a PSA 10. And the PSA 10 and the Elway is going to be around, I want to say around $5,000. And they'll probably end up going to years to come. But like I said, I wanted to get a John Elway rookie in. These were from my personal break. I ended up getting 2 of each. And these are the best examples I have. Next up is from NBA Hoops Premium Set. This product just released, actually. I have one of the boxes here. This is from early release, second to last release of the year. I think it was Hoops, then Flawless, and then Eminence that's coming out, which is absolutely ridiculous. But we did pull the Blue Sekou Shock, I think this is what it's called. This is number 249, 47 of 49. This card was really clean. I thought it was really good. Definitely want to send these in. A lot of people are high on Sekou. I saw it a great opportunity to get in on the Sekou hype. Be able to probably flip this, make some profit. So I'm definitely going to send this in. Very beautiful card. I think it's definitely one of the better examples. A lot of them have this kind of short bottom. So I'm hoping that this is just the way the print run was, and that they, you know, if it comes back a 9, I won't be disappointed. But if a 10 would be absolutely amazing to get a gem. All right, next up is one of my favorite inserts for the year is Mosaic. LeBron James Jam Masters Mosaic. I actually pulled this card from retail Mega actually, and I didn't actually get a chance to get one. These actually do pretty well as PSA 10s. This card is super clean. I do have to clean out some of the dust on the cards when I was moving them, so I'm going to probably retouch everything up to make sure everything's nice and tight before I get it out the PSA. But yeah, this card is one of my favorite inserts of the year. I definitely like this image of LeBron. Cool card. Thought it was a dope style. I think this will definitely go into one as a PC card for me. Hopefully we get a PSA 10 on this one. But yeah, the next card was a Jam Masters LeBron James Mosaic Silver. All right, next card is Tyler Hero from NBA Hoops Premium Stock H2. This is his silver rookie from that set. And once again, there's like little fuzzies in here. I have to get those out. But yeah, this card was definitely well centered. Clean surface, clean back, clean centering on the back. I'm definitely excited. Hero, I am a Miami Heat fan, so Tyler Hero is one of the highly touted rookies, so to speak. And I thought it'd be nice to have one of his newer rookies with a different image. I'm a big fan of the hoops, but I felt like this would be definitely a card to have situated. All right, next card is going to be a Brandon Clark Genesis NBA debut. This was actually the only debut I actually got that I had gotten this year. I think I bought 10 hanger boxes from a card show here in Raleigh, and the first one I ripped, I think I got I want to say it was a LaMarcus Aldridge Genesis. I'm gonna see if I actually have it here. Yeah, I had a LaMarcus Aldridge Genesis. I don't know where it is, but this was the first rookie I pulled all year. I wasn't lucky. I didn't get Ja Zion, but I'm not complaining. This card definitely, he's one of the up-and-coming rookies. I wish it was a regular image, but it is the debut. It's definitely not a bad pull, but I'll look forward to seeing when this thing comes back. It's definitely a clean card, and yeah, I think this one will do fairly well. I don't know what PSA 10s are doing, but I'll probably throw this one on eBay after I get it back. Next up is your boy, Trae Young. This guy's absolutely ridiculous. I think just the other day they beat the Nets. I mean, the Atlanta Hawks are looking amazing. I mean, this guy right here, Cam Reddish. Here's one of the orange Trae Youngs right here. I mean, dude, what better card to do than the pink cracked ice? Trae Young, rated rookie. Card's amazing. As you can see, the dots here on this side are pretty well centered. Top to bottom is decent. Definitely has a shot at a PSA 10. I didn't pull this card. I think I actually got this card off of eBay. I bought it as a BGS 9. I cleaned up the surface, make sure everything was nice and tight. So we'll definitely see if this thing comes back at 10. But I'm really excited about this, being that Trae Young is one of the up-and-coming rookies, and I should be able to make good profit off of this card. Next up is another Trae Young. Trae Young, second year Zebra from Select. This is from 1920 Trae Young Zebra. These were actually going for around like $600-700. So as a PSA 10, it definitely has a shot. I'm excited to see what this comes back. I'm probably going to hold this one out throughout the season until we get to the playoffs and look to liquidate my Trae collection. Not a huge fan of him. I'm more of a Ja guy. And so for me, these are all business investments looking to capitalize off of the Trae Young and Atlanta Hawk hype. So we'll see what this comes. But yeah, this is a Trae Young second year Zebra Select. So we'll see what we get with this one. Next up is D Books from Select. And you'll see a theme here. As you get, there is a Devin Booker Zebra. I just think Zebras are cool looking cards. They're extremely collectible. People love these things. So I figured, why not? The Suns are going to probably be a playoff team. Seems like every team that Chris Paul goes to ends up being a playoff team. And once again, I think the Suns are like 5-1, I think, already on the year. So definitely a strategical business move to go after some of his short prints. And what better card to do than one of his Zebras from Select. So this card is really clean, definitely well centered. Definitely interested to see what this card ends up coming back. All right, 2 seconds. All right, had to close that door. Sorry about that. Next up is going to be one of my favorite players is going to be a Jason Tatum. I actually got the idea to get this card from my brother-in-law. He actually had one he sent off to Beckett. I thought, why not get one of these? These are numbered at a 249. Jason Tatum is a future star in the NBA, if not already a star. I felt like, why not get something from a guy that definitely is going to be one of the face of the NBA moving forward, and I like his style of game. I'm not a Duke fan. I'm actually a Carolina fan, and I say that because one of the cards I was going to send in was going to be this orange pulsar of Cole Anthony, but as you can see, there was some sort of damage on the top corner, so I ended up not doing that. But Jason Tatum has been one of the guys that has been extremely profitable from a flip perspective for me, and I'll look forward to seeing what this card gets back. This is from the Rated Rookie box sets, scopes numbered to 249, so it's optic premium sets. These have been extremely hard to get in great grades, clean surfaces, no print lines. This card is definitely a gem-worthy card, so we'll see exactly what we get. Next up is another Jason Tatum. Actually, I'm sending this for a customer that got this from one of my mystery packs. It is a copper Jason Tatum. I want to say this is a second year Jason Tatum, numbered to 60 from Select. This card is extremely clean. You don't really see the coppers that often. I thought this was a great silhouette. This is the courtside image, so you can obviously see the fans there, which is kind of cool. You can see those eyes, but I thought this was definitely a cool card because one of my clients will definitely, I think this card is definitely gem worthy, and we'll get this in the PSA and see what ends up happening. But yeah, the next card was going to be a Jason Tatum, numbered to 60 copper. All right, next up is probably one of the most hyped and touted players in the NBA. This is going to be a Luka Doncic premium set, optic second year. Luka Doncic, second year premium set. This card, like I said before, these are similar to the Tatum premium sets. I just feel like these are going to have so much value in the future. They're short print. There's only 249 of them. This is his second year, not his rookie, but nonetheless, I think this card is definitely going to have some significant value. Probably something I'll put in my PC and hold for a while. Definitely think this card has a shot at a PSA 10, but when we do the reveal from the sub when it gets back, we'll see if my predictions are correct. But definitely this is a PSA 10. I think this card is super undervalued in the space, and I definitely think it's going to be something to look for coming in the future. All right, next up is another card I pulled for NBA Hoops. It's going to be a Luka Doncic, numbered to 99 from Hoops Premium, and this is going to be the Green Shock. I thought this was a beautiful looking card, as you can see right here. Just a beautiful looking card. It does have a print line, and I actually just noticed that. I didn't see that before, so I may not send this one in. I actually did not see that print line before, and it looks like what it did is it print halfway, and then on the edges here it just didn't finish it. But this card was extremely clean. Didn't have any issues. It may be worth still sending in. It might end up still be a mint 9. I've seen PSA be extremely lenient with print lines, so it may be something I might send up anyways just to get slabbed. It might end up being a 9, but regardless, the card is extremely clean. Chris Corners, number to 99, Green Shock. Next up is going to be one of my personal favorite pulls. It's going to be a Kevin Durant Pink Prizm. This is the update from Chronicles from this year. Since he wasn't in the Prizm in the Brooklyn uniform in the original release of Prizm, they put him in the update for Chronicles. So these are going to be highly touted. That is a gold disco 210 of Kevin Durant at a Select. KD and the Nets are supposed to be extremely competitive this year, playoff potential. So I thought, what better way to maximize off this guy's potential legacy than to grade some of his recent cards in the Brooklyn uniform. So I ended up pulling one of these in a Chronicle box, and I'm going to send this one off. But it's a pink Prizm of Kevin Durant for the Brooklyn Nets. Next up, okay, so the next ones are going to be pretty much, I'm pretty sure these are all the same guys. So, and you'll see a kind of constant pattern. So first up is going to be a Mosaic Orange Reactive of John Morant. Another card I pulled myself. John Morant is one of my PC players. I really like this guy. I think this guy's going to have huge potential. Kind of Allen Iverson meets he's probably like Westbrook, Allen Iverson meets D Rose without all the injuries. Well, hopefully he had a little scare there, but I mean, this guy is definitely one of the future faces of the NBA. He has all the swag. He's got the brand. He's definitely an underdog player, not as highly touted as Zion with the Murray State, but this guy is definitely going to be one of the guys I collect for the future. I really like the blue chip investment style of grading, tacking LeBron's, Kobe's, and stuff and such. But if I'm going to take a risk, I'm going to take a risk on this guy. I'm not too much a bigger fan of Zion, but I do have some. But this card was extremely cool, clean. I pulled this from a pack and look forward to seeing a Gem Mint 10 out of that. Next up is one of the most unusual products this year was the Clearly Donruss that released, I think it was like a month and a half ago. All the products were clear acetate cards. This is actually the John Morant rookie variation, and it's probably one of the cleanest ones. It's well centered, as you can see to the left to right. It looks pretty clean. Top to bottom is just a little bit off, but once again, these are super hard to grade. This card was pretty immaculate. These sell for about $200 raw, so I'll definitely be interested to see what I get if I get a PSA 10 in this card. This card is one of the ones that's definitely going to my PC. This is the variation and not the base image. I think this is the base image, and this is the variation. So I look forward to seeing what this gets. But yeah, this is going to be a Clearly Donruss John Morant rated rookie variation from Clearly Donruss. So next card is going to be a Prizm card, and this is the rookie disco variation from Fast Break Prizm. John Morant, once again, another really clean card. Really dope image. I thought these were really cool. I had multiple ones of these as BGS 95s. I had an opportunity to scoop up another one, so I scooped up this disco. I think it was in a fire sale on Facebook or not, but I scooped it up. Got lucky. Card's really clean. Look forward to sending this in. But yeah, this is from Prizm Fast Break John Morant image variation. Next up is going to be from the Hoops Premium again, and these were the hollow variances of the Arriving Now. Like I said, this card's not a super huge card, but like I said, I'm a John Morant PCer, and I felt like this would be a card that had huge potential to be a PSA 10. The centering on this card is immaculate. I thought this card is a beautiful card. I like the fact that they took the paper version of this and turned this into a hollow with this kind of bluish border right here. So yeah, this is the Arriving Around hollow version of John Morant's from the Hoops Premium. Next up is going to be John Morant's, this is the tribute variation of his base green cracked ice from NBA Hoops Premium stock. Another beautiful card, well centered top to bottom. Card is clean. Definitely just have to like clean up some of the stuff on the edges, you know, the debris from when they cut it, but the card is very clean. Look forward to sending this one in as well. Next card is going to be the rookie. This is the image variation Shock. All the rookies in the set had this. There's one I actually pulled this on my channel in another video from a premium stock. But yeah, this one's going to go in as well. Definitely one of my favorite inserts for John Morant this year. So I look forward to seeing what this one comes. Definitely a clean card. I like the NBA premium stock. I just didn't like the formatting, the 4-pack 6 cards, but nonetheless, I did get lucky. I ended up pulling one of these. These aren't super huge raw, but I think it's a PSA 10, and as his value grows in the market, these will be amazing to have. Next up, it's going to be the green cracked ice, and you'll see, like I said, these are going to be mainly green cracked ice, John Morant. This one, once again, I just like this image. Probably one of the dopest images of John Morant dunking. I just like this image. I felt like I wanted to get a bunch of these in, so I ended up attacking these as an opportunity to capitalize on the Hoops Premium. So these will all be going into my PSA sub. Once again, a well-centered card. No real issues with it. Definitely look to see this come back as a Gem Mint 10. Next card is going to be the Purple Disco. These came out of the Target exclusive hangers. Purple Disco John Morant. Same image, same product, just the retail version of it coming out of the hanger boxes. Purple Disco is definitely a dope colorway. Very nice card. This one definitely is going to be one of my favorite ones with the color, the purple colorway here. Next up is going to be the actual silver. These are actually decently priced. These go for around like $400. So as a PSA 10, I expect to get huge value. This I actually pulled one in one of my other videos that was damaged. I actually sent it off to PSA. I mean, not PSA, but to Panini to see if they'll replace it. It was crimped at the bottom. I ended up working a trade out for this one. So this one was super clean. Like I said, I definitely need to clean out some of this dust before I send all this stuff out. But yeah, this is another John Morant. Obviously, as you can see, the image, I'm trying to build a rainbow on these. All right, so next up is going to be the Black Pulsar. And I don't know what the print run. These were from the premium sets, the NBA Hoops premium sets that released at Targets. Obviously, it is a little bit left to right. It could come back a 9. More than likely, it'll end up being a 9. But once again, we don't know the print runs on these, so it's better to just have it graded. The card surface-wise is clean. No real issues on the back and the edges. I just felt like just to have the colorway of these cards would be super dope. And what better way than to cap it off with the actual Black Pulsar. All right, next up, here's a card I personally pulled. Was a John Morant rookie red ticket. I also pulled the blue version of this in a video on my YouTube you can check out. But this is the red one. I haven't got the blue one back. This one's going to go to PSA. It is numbered at a 149. These are absolutely ridiculous value right now. Beautiful card. I look forward to seeing this card come back as a gem. Definitely one of my favorite pulls this year alone. The blue being one of my top pulls. Next up is going to be a Zion Williamson Black Pulsar, which I did pull on my channel as well. This is the tribute variation. I think these sell for around like $800. I think maybe $500 to $800. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm definitely going to send this in. This card is clean outside of being right to left, but like I said, just like the John Morant, there's no reason why not to short prints to have them graded, regardless if they come back net 9s or not. They come back a 9. It doesn't matter. You definitely want to have these cards slabbed. This guy has huge upside and value, and I'll be looking to sell and flip this card during the season. Next up is one of my personal favorites, is LeBron James. As you can see, there is some chipping on the outside, but if you look at PSA 9s, this is a common occurrence. Card otherwise is fairly well centered on the front, just a little right to left, substantially top to bottom. This was more so of a PC card. I thought that I would get it in. This is a Bowman's Best Rookie, gold, not numbered, but these were short printed. These are definitely high dollar cards as a PSA 9. PSA 10s are literally impossible to find. This is one of the cleaner versions that I've had, so I decided I was going to send this in. Whether it comes in 8 or not doesn't matter to me. Just wanted to have this. This LeBron is my PC player, is my favorite player, and I thought that I would just go ahead and get this one subbed in and get this one slabbed. Next up is going to be a monster. It's going to be a LeBron James Gold Infinity number 210, as you can see right there, 3 of 10. I actually had a BGS 10 of this that I had sold to one of my clients. This one is another one I picked up, and I have a BGS 9.5. This one will be going to PSA. There are none graded, so this one has a huge shot to be a PSA 10 and a 1-pop. I look forward to it. This one I picked up in a trade recently, so this one is definitely going to PSA. This is a absolutely beautiful card. Once again, gold on gold in the Lakers uniform. Donruss Infinity choice. This was a product that was released in Asia only, and a lot of people didn't know about it, but this card is probably one of my top images and top favorite cards this year that I was able to get my hands on. I actually had 3 of these, which is absolutely ridiculous. And the top enchilada, you see it, 1 of 1, Justin Herbert, gold vinyl from Playoff Behind the Numbers 10 with the jersey number 10. Pick this up. This card is absolutely ridiculous. I've had a substantial amount of offers on it. I thought no better way to get this card graded. I know some people don't believe in getting cards graded, but I had no other choice but to send this to PSA. This card is beautiful. I wanted it to be encased. And then maybe we'll see what we can do if I decide to sell it. This guy is definitely, Herbert is going to be the rookie of the year. I didn't have much football to put into this one, but this one was definitely one that I wanted to get out there. So, yeah, just to cap it off, that was going to be my top. This sub will be going out. I'll probably end up sending that on Monday. We'll get this one going. And, yeah, we'll see. We'll do a PSA sub reveal as soon as I get it back. This was one of my long reviews, about 25, 26 minutes. I appreciate you guys that stuck around and checked out the sub. Let me know what you guys think. I do have a group sub if you guys are interested in getting into my group sub. We offer all full array of services. So if you have any questions, just PM me. You can add me on Instagram at MintCardCo and give me a message, and Facebook groups as well, to go ahead and join our groups as we grow. Without that being said, I hope you guys all had a blessed holiday and enjoyed your new year. And let's flip it up. Let's hit some monsters, and let's continue to enjoy this hobby as it grows. Until next time, Mint Card out.